U.S. support for protesters in Iran will not go unanswered, as the Iranians put it. That message from the country's foreign minister as deadly protests continue really all over the country. He accused the United States of trying to weaken Iran's stability by supporting protesters' rights. This demonstration yesterday in northeastern Iran, people chanting, "Fight us, we are all united." Nationwide, demonstrations breaking out after the so-called morality police there arrested a 22-year-old woman who later died in their custody. Her name, Mahsa Amini. Police say they arrested her because all of her hair was not covered. Iranian officials say she died of a heart attack, but her family says that is not true.
Eyewitnesses who were in the police van with her told us and our family that during the journey to the police station, she was tortured and insulted. Once they reached the holding room at the station, Mahsa, because of the torture, lost consciousness and collapsed.
Well, NBC News has not been able to corroborate that statement, and the family has not presented any evidence. Still, there were no family members present during her arrest. NBC's Ali Arouzi is in Tehran with what's happening on the ground.
The anger and the outrage in Iran is still palpable. As the protests continue to grow, so does the death toll. Officially, at least 41 people have been killed since the unrest began. However, Norway-based group Iran Human Rights say at least 76 people have died, but say the internet blackouts are making it difficult to confirm fatalities. Iranians have taken to the streets for an 11th consecutive night to protest against the death of Mahsa Amini in defiance of an unforgiving crackdown, severe warnings from the country's leadership, threats and a near internet blackout. Iran's president issued a warning telling authorities that they must deal decisively with those who oppose the country's security and tranquility. Many arrests have been made, security agents identifying people that attended protests at night, arresting them at home, at the office, or in student dorms. According to the Committee to Protect Journalists, at least 20 journalists have been arrested, over half of them women, including Niloufar Hamedi, one of the first reporters to break the news about Mahsa Amini. The government has also shut down universities, as they are a traditional hotbed of dissent, while accusing the United States of trying to violate Iran's sovereignty over the protests, warning Washington of a response. But tonight, the protests seem to be a little smaller than previous evenings. The security presence is massive across the country. Rows of heavily armed riot police line streets across the nation, and the internet is all but gone. The mood is somber and fearful, but people are still taking huge risks to come out and defy the authorities.